Hello, it's the first Monday of the month, and it's time for object lessons about Jesus. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Tonight, I have helping me,
Evelyn.
Evelyn, and I have. Where's all our friends tonight?
Somewhere.
Somewhere. So just me and Evelyn tonight. So, you know what we're going to talk about?
What?
No, you don't have any idea?
No.
Have I explained? You have any idea what I'm doing with all this stuff?
No, I see pencils, bags, and water.
Water. Have I ever done anything with you with water before?
Yes.
What did I do?
You dumped water on my head.
I dumped water in your head. Oh, yeah, I did that once in front of the whole church, too. If I remember correctly, right? Yeah, you had fun with that, right? Okay. Well, tonight, you know what? Some people have a tough time trusting in God. Yeah, why do you think they have a tough time trusting in God?
Because they don't know Jesus.
They don't know Jesus? Yeah? What's another reason they might?
Because they have needed more work with Jesus.
Yeah. Is it easy to see God?
Not always.
No, yeah. Some people say God's invisible. Can't see him. How do we know we can trust him? Now, you know you can trust him because he's done some cool things. Remember that one story that happened? You were looking for what was it, a poop magnet?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, I was at the park and God told me to go in the monkey bars and throw my Crocs.
Well, first you lost it, right?
Yeah.
And you really liked that, right?
Yeah.
And you couldn't find it anywhere, right?
No.
And you looked and looked and looked, right?
For about an hour.
For about an hour, yeah. And you guys were about to give up, weren't you?
Yeah, and my mom went to the car and went on a phone call, and I went to the park and I'm like, Mom, can I just look for a couple more minutes? She's like, sure, go ahead. And I went on the monkey bars and I'm like, what's that feeling? And God's just like, throw it. Just throw your croc. And I'm like, what way? And he's just
now, for the people who don't know what a croc is, it's a shoe, not a crocodile. All right.
Yeah. And he told me to throw it, and I threw it, and it landed right beside it.
And you found it. It was amazing. And you took a picture of it, right? I mean, it wasn't like near it. It was like right beside it. Pretty cool. God answers questions, doesn't he? You know, God's real. But a lot of people think God's fake. I think he's not real. So we're gonna talk about how can we trust God, because God does amazing things. So I need your help. And you know what? I'm gonna let you hold the water. So I can't pour the water on you this time. But yes, that's what she said. Yeah. What I need you to do is I need to take that picture. We need to put some water in here.
Like all the way to the top?
Yeah, about halfway up.
Okay.
All right.
Hope I don't dump it.
No, I'm trusting you, not me. I'm not real good at this stuff. All right, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna seal on top, and what we have here, we have a bag full of water, but it's kind of clear, right?
Goldfish bag.
Goldfish bag. Yeah, every goldfish. You know what? And people think that God's kind of invisible, kind of like this water here. You know it's there, but it's just plain, isn't it?
Yeah.
But God says we can trust him. You know what it says in the Bible? That with God we can do all things. So I'm going to ask. So can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
I want you to sit right here in the middle so everybody can see you. Now what I'm going to do is I need you to I want you to hold it back. All right? Hold it. Yeah, hold it there. Hold it straight up. Hold it over your head. Now, but before we do that, you ever seen a water balloon?
Yeah.
It's basically what this is right now, right? A water balloon. If I threw it at you, it would what? Burst open and make you wet, right? Oh.
No, it probably wouldn't.
Oh, yes, it would. Like, yeah. It's not strong enough to do that. But if you take something sharp and poke a water balloon, what happens?
Pops.
It pops and all the water comes out. Cool. So now put it on top of your head.
No.
Wait. Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
No.
Do you trust me?
No.
Oh, come on, trust me.
No.
How about I promise you won't get wet? Would you trust me?
I don't want to get
that's how some people are with God. Oh, God, this looks bad. If I poke this, I'm going to get wet. Do you trust me? Some people, most adults have a tough time trusting God because they look at this and go, that can't happen. Will you trust me? No. Come on, trust me.
Sure.
Put it above your head. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to take this pencil and I'm going to poke it. Now, she can watch what's going to happen. Are you ready? Are you watching? What happened?
Didn't.
It didn't pop. Oh, let's do another one. You ready? Wait a second. The water stayed in.
Because you pulled it right through the
Oh,
middle.
I just watch. Oops. Look, I push it through. The water comes out.
Because you're
You know what?
those holes.
I trust you. Want to do it for me? Whoa. Oh, you want to poke one through? Come on.
I don't know if I'll get it to the other end.
Let's see. It doesn't seem like possible. Let's see. Go ahead, poke it through. Poke it through. Yeah, I'm sure. Keep going. Wow! Did you believe that one? So you were scared. I gave you a chance to do it, but here's what happens. You didn't think it was possible, but what happens? God. See what happens? You got to understand this. Sit down. I'll explain what happens. This is called a polymer, which means as soon as you poke it through this type of plastic, it automatically sucks itself around the thing, so no water comes out. Isn't that wild? But you didn't know that ahead of time, did you? No. See, God's going to ask us to do some crazy things. Like, you thought you lost your poop. What was it? What was it?
Poop emoji.
Poop emoji. Little crock pin. And she thought she lost it forever. And no one thought, and she said, I'm going to pray to God. And no one thought God would do it. And God told you to do something crazy. Throw it, right? Yeah. What if you didn't throw your crock?
I wouldn't have found it.
That's right. But she trusted in God. And God, He wants to be there for you. Now, here's the thing about trusting in God. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Like that, right? But when you trust in God, you know why some people fail to trust in God? Because you know what? They start trusting in God and then they decide, I'm not going to trust Him anymore. What do you think will happen if we stop trusting in God?
Satan will try to attack you and he
what do you think will happen?
God out of you.
Yeah, what's up? You pull God back out, what happens? Uh-oh. Oh no! It's coming all over the place. Why?
Because God... Satan trying to take God out of you.
Yeah, well, not so much Satan, but we start putting holes in our own boat. Hmm. But here's the thing. Satan's going to try to poke at you. But you know what? He can poke at you all you want. But as long as you have God, nothing's going to happen. But if go ahead. Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that awesome? And you thought you were going to get wet.
Why do we take it through there and go, hey, I got a pencil?
Well, you know what you could do?
What?
You could go home, take this bag with you, and show your mom and dad. Or your mom, grandma, and grandpa. Wouldn't that be cool? But you know what? See, we can trust God at all times. Even when things go wrong, you know what God says? I'll be there. Look, I'm holding the bag, and look, nothing's coming out. And if we stay trusting in God, doesn't matter what the devil does, we'll still be okay. Even when it says, but, because remember in the beginning, when I asked you to hold the bag over your head, and I said I was going to poke it, what did you say?
I said no.
You said no! That's right, because you thought you were going to get wet.
Yeah.
You were going to get wet, right? Because I did it to you once before, right? Yeah. But you didn't get wet, did you? Isn't that amazing? God's pretty cool. So we need to realize we can trust in God. Even when it looks impossible, God says, I make the impossible possible. Why? Because He's your friend. And Jesus loves you. We love you. And you are awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back again the first Monday of next month with another great illustration. We're actually going to use some fire. I was going to use it today, but I needed more than one volunteer. I guess the other three got kind of scared. I don't know. But hopefully next month we'll have a couple more kids and we can do something really big and cool. Won't that be great?
And then if we burn the place.
I hope we don't burn the place down. That wouldn't be good. We don't want to do that. But join us again next week. Not next week. I keep saying that. Next month on the first Monday of the month, right at 6:30, right here at New Beginnings Church online. So have a great day. And just one more time, Jesus loves you. We love you. And you are
awesome. It isn't working for me.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to turn it off. Okay, I look crazy just sitting there. But people will see that online. They'll laugh at that. All right, well, have a great day. Thanks for watching.